Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Slayer Talk. My name is Mark.
Are you Scotch now?
With me is Scotch.
Scottish?
The drink? Yeah, Scottish. With me as always is my wife Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much,
you
it's-
weirdo.
Not much. It's been a good week here. It's December 19th,
What did I start?
2000.
It is.
That's a pretty good Scottish accent, I think.
Is it?
Is it?
Is
I
it
don't know.
pretty good?
What do you think?
It's better than I could do. I'll say that.
Yeah, but so Sean Connery's famously Scottish, and I do a pretty good Sean Connery, you know. So this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Into the Woods.
Yeah. So
We don't go into the woods, though, really.
it's like they say at one point her mom's out of the woods.
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
They do. That's like the only time they say it though.
But I mean, I guess that's the reference. I don't know. He's into the woods. Riles.
What? I don't know. I was
I
expecting.
don't know.
Don't make fun of me.
What?
I was expecting something to happen to her mom. I thought because when they said she was out of the woods, I was like, oh, into the woods.
Oh, into the woods now.
Something bad's going to happen.
Oh, she's Little Red Riding Hood.
But she was fine.
What a big brain tumor you have, Mom.
Yeah, the surgery went like longer than they thought it would or whatever, and they were worried.
That is usually a bad sign.
Yeah. And then the doctor said they got it all.
The doctor came back and he was like, yeah, sure, we've got it all. We got it all.
The doctor, by the way, not Scottish.
The doctor was played by Sean Connery. He was like, I'm close to retired from acting, but we got it all. Why does he have the same accent in every movie he's in?
Because he doesn't do accents and that's his voice.
I guess, yeah, but it's like, it's weird. Because, like, he'll play like a Russian submarine commander. Sounds the exact same. He's like, you know, he's
When has he played a Russian submarine commander?
The Hunt for Red October.
I know we did that movie, but I don't remember.
He
it
was
at
the
all.
Russian submarine commander.
Weird.
Yeah, he's fucking Indiana Jones' dad and just inexplicably Scottish. I want a movie where it's like, Sean, we got a great movie for you. It takes place in Scotland. Everyone in it is Scottish, except for you. You're a Spaniard. All right, I'll give it a try. Como está, senor?
You are such a freak.
Anyway. So, there's a couple major things that happen in this episode. Buffy sends Dawn, go away and hang out with Xander.
Yeah, she sends her to go spend the night at Xander and Anya's house.
So she can fuck Riley.
And it's kind of disturbing that like Dawn knows that's why and is completely right because they definitely fuck.
Yeah, so they, like, because I guess Joyce is staying in the hospital for one more night for observation or whatever. But yeah, like everything, like at the beginning of the episode, they get the news that she's gonna be fine. They got all of the glioma. And yeah, then she's like, okay, time to finally celebrate with Riley. And we get this, it's almost disturbing. This scene, it's like in slow motion and stuff like that. It's not sexy, really.
No, well,
Or just him pumping away.
yeah, it really wasn't. It didn't. It did nothing.
It wasn't filmed like in a sexy way.
No, but
I also don't even understand the point of it. Like, I mean, like I think I get the point of the scene, but it's not filmed to emphasize that. So
I don't think they were trying to make it look like they had great sex.
no,
I think it was supposed to be like they're very disconnected.
I guess, and maybe that's sort of what it was, but like, I don't know, maybe. Because typically, like, you know, a sex scene should convey something, like it's as opposed to just being for titillation, right?
Informational purposes.
Yeah, kind of.
Well,
And so like you were saying, it can kind of show them being disconnected, but I didn't really get that necessarily either. I feel like because Riley is doing sort of perverted sex stuff, it's like the whole thing with the vampires, it's weird. Like they equate it sort of to being a drug addict, and the way they're filming it, it's sort of like intravenous drug use.
Yeah.
But there's also a sexual nature to it as well. So I feel like maybe we should have gotten some intensity in the lovemaking and like some close-ups on his face or something like that. Like maybe, or even just boredom in his face, like something to show that this is not doing it for him anymore. And like we didn't get any of that really. It's filmed very flatly. Like it's a very flat filming. It's flat lighting. The whole thing, it doesn't really come to life at all, the sex scene.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, except the one piece of information we get there is that Spike is fucking outside the house listening to them have sex.
That's weird, yes. Does he have like a supersonic hearing or something like that?
I think vampires do.
Yeah, okay. So he can probably hear everything going on.
Yeah. Well, and the window was open, I believe.
Come through my window. But yeah, he's standing there like smoking, punching some darts, and looking up there.
And so they have, so like initially it was like romantic, they're dancing, like they have a, a nice night, whatever. Then there's the sex. Then he gets up out of bed after she falls asleep and leaves the house.
Yep.
And Spike is still out there.
And he follows him.
Spike needs to get a hobby or something. Like, this is too much.
Yeah.
He's always outside her house at night.
Well, he's becoming obsessed with her.
Yeah, he's like a stalker.
100%, yeah.
I mean, he stole her underwear.
Yes. He's a creep. He's a creep who's being creepy. That's correct.
Sorry.
I think the show has firmly established that at this point. I don't know if you heard it. I don't know if you guys heard it out there either, but the rubber from the cord of your headphones was rubbing against the metal of your microphone, and I heard it.
Sorry.
I heard it over the like. Just happened the once, but I fixed it, everyone.
Gracias.
Como estás? Anyway, so
he's
Janata.
so Riley finishes fucking Buffy.
Yeah.
And then leaves and goes to get his blood sucked.
Yeah. And that's what I mean. Like I get the idea from the sex and then that, but like it would be nice to see some of it instead of just a sheet. But whatever.
You want to see some of it? Huh?
Not really. Not any of Riley.
They've shown them having sex before.
Yes.
And it's usually been more passionate than that.
Right. Yeah.
And I think that is telling us something.
I guess, but it didn't, like I said, it felt dead to me. Like it did not come off the screen. Like I didn't get I don't think it conveyed much.
Yeah.
It needed to convey more.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, he follows him to the den of iniquity that he's going into. And he's like, he knows what's up, Spike. So then he shows up in Buffy's house, in her bedroom, while she's sleeping.
Yeah, he goes and wakes her up in the middle of the night, and like she's covering herself with the sheet, sitting up, and he's like, "Are you naked under there?" Like,
well, first he starts talking of saying like, there's something you need to know, and everything, and he's like, "Wait, are you naked?"
So she's, she like has him turn around. He didn't even leave when she got dressed.
No.
Like, Buffy, you have too much trust in this dude.
Stand outside the door, like right? You don't need to. What the fuck?
But yeah, so he
doesn't peek.
He doesn't. He takes her to this place where Riley is. Mm-hmm. And he says, "No, don't start slaying. That's not what we're here for."
Right.
And she walks.
Because it's covered in vampires.
Oh, yeah. All of them feeding on humans. Like, that has to trigger something in her. Mm-hmm. But then she sees that Riley is there.
Yeah, he's sitting like I don't know. He's sitting. It very much feels like she's catching him shooting intravenous drugs. It's filmed so much like that, and this whole setup is like the kind of houses and setups and stuff that intravenous drug users use.
It feels like she's catching him cheating on her to me.
It feels both ways. Like it feels like she's catching it to me. So it feels like she's catching him like doing drugs or something like that. And then when the vampire looks up, and both of their heads, the vampire and Riley's, are in frame together, then it feels like she's catching him cheating. Because she's like, "What the fuck?"
And Buffy just runs away.
And then Riley is like trying to chase after, and he's like, the I guess I don't know the vampire that runs this den or whatever is like, bring a fucking Slayer here.
The pimp.
Know? Yeah. It's like, you bring a Slayer to what the fuck you thinking? No one's gonna want to come here now.
Yeah.
No one's gonna risk it.
And
he gets punched. Like first Spike like punches the guy, and then Riley punches the guy. This vampire is a fucking pussy.
And like Riley's human. He's not like superhero mojo anymore. So why is he punching vampires and it's all good?
I don't know.
They do things for convenience that make me mad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the power levels are like grossly off.
Yeah.
Like sometimes when they want the vampires to be like a huge threat, they are intimidating. But most of the time, vampires are like little like fucking gnats. People are just swatting them away. Like, how did vampires even last this long in humanity?
Right.
Is the question.
I don't know if y'all heard that. That was some thunder, I think. Lightning. Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, continue. Distracted by the fucking weather.
I am. Because it was filling my headphones.
Oh, okay.
So Spike and Riley like get into it then, right? Or is it later? Oh, like the next day.
Spike and Riley get into it later, yes.
Am I skipping anything if I go to this?
Well, so Buffy goes to Giles and the rest of the Scooby Gang, and she's like, "There's a fucking place where people are getting like human beings are getting sucked off by vampires," and Giles is like, "Yeah," and she's like, well, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Oh, this happens. It's been going on for like."
Hundreds of years.
Yeah, a long time. And she's like, you didn't fucking tell me about this? He's like, well, I didn't know it was still happening. I didn't know it was happening in Sunnydale. But even if I did, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it because it's not that big of a deal. They're willing victims. Like he explains that people will pay vampires to like suck their blood.
Yeah, to feed off of them.
Because it gives them, gives the human beings like a thrill. Like a sexual kind of thrill or whatever, and Giles is like, it's a dangerous game to play because, you could get killed by a vampire that's like not playing by the rules, it's just pretending to play by the rules. A vampire could go too far, like unintentionally. And he's like, but for the vampires, it's like he said it's kind of like some parasexual relationship because for the human beings it feels good or whatever, it gives you like a euphoric feeling. And for the vampires, it's like a chance to get warm blood. They don't leave a body, so they're not getting hunted. Like, they get money out of it. Yeah. Like, it's, So, but Giles is like, so who gives a fuck? And she's like, well, I'm fucking shutting this shit down.
Yeah, she's like, if you're not going to help me, I'll just do it myself.
So she goes back to the place where it was, and they're gone.
Of course.
And so she burns it down.
Yeah, there was like a fire in like, I don't know, a fire pit or something?
Yeah, something like that. A trash can.
Weird.
She just tosses it and lights it on fire. While they're all in the building, it's like, maybe wait till you leave.
They're all in the building. It was just her, wasn't it?
No, Giles was there. They all went. They all arrived there.
Oh, I didn't realize they went with her.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she burns the building down, and that kind of pisses off the vampires a little bit.
And that's when Riley, then we get the Riley and Spike scene. Riley shows up with a stake
at Spike's graveyard.
Yeah, home. Abode.
It's so funny though when he storms in. Spike's just like, took you long enough or something. Mm-hmm. Like he knew he was going to come kick his ass.
Yeah, but Harmony's not there conveniently. I don't know where the fuck Harmony is.
Oh, she's there sometimes for him to have sex with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's really the only time we see her.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in
Few
a while.
episodes.
Yeah. But it's convenient that she's not there because he can openly talk about how he feels about Buffy without that complication. But yeah, Riley storms in and he pins him against the wall and he's like, I got a fucking stake, I can fucking kill you or whatever. And he's like, yeah, okay, sure, whatever. And he stakes him, and then of course they go to commercial when he stakes him. He stakes him, but it's not real wood.
Yeah, he uses
It's rubber.
Plastic or rubber or whatever stake. Where did he get that?
Yeah, seriously, the prop department?
And what was the point? I think that was stupid. Why doesn't he stake him? Why doesn't he actually kill him? I don't understand.
Good question.
I mean, he just fucked him over, probably ruined his relationship. I mean, and he's just like, oh, here's a warning staking.
Yeah.
What does Spike add?
Warning stake.
What does Spike add to the team here that they need to keep him around or alive?
He's not even part of the team.
But yet they keep using him and letting him live, and
it's weird. Yeah,
it is. And Spike says something to him though. He's like, sometimes I'm so jealous of you, it hurts or something. And he's like,
because he's like he equates the two of them together because he's like, Riley's like, I know what you're fucking doing is not gonna work or whatever, and he's like, it doesn't matter. She doesn't want you. She doesn't fucking want you. He's like, she needs a little monster in her man, and that's not you. And then Spike is like, I don't know which one of us has it worse. Which one of us is more pathetic? Because Riley says, do you think she's ever going to pick you? And he goes, no. He's like, but a guy can try, right? And he's like, I'm here on the outside wanting her, not being able to be with her, and it hurts and everything. He's like, but I wonder if it's worse to be you, with her, surrounded by her, and not being able to have her because, she doesn't really love him or whatever. And then he starts describing it in her scent, surrounded by her, and also
yeah, it's kind of a little much.
And he's like, "Oh no, you're the lucky one."
Yeah, so they have a kind of a bonding moment. They start sharing Spike's wine. He tosses it to him, and Riley sits down, and they're drinking together now. It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
But in the meantime, Riley gets a call from his old army buddies.
Yeah. A new commander, but with his old guy.
Yeah, and they're inviting him to go wipe out a demon nest in Belize or something?
Yeah. South America.
Yeah, somewhere in South America.
And they say the stupidest thing ever because he's like, I don't do that shit anymore or whatever. He's like, we're not the government, we're the military.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Which I guess I know what he means. He means we're not working with the CIA or whatever fucking private government organization was co-opting soldiers and stuff like that to do, this demon hunting stuff. I get what he's saying. We're not doing experiments. We're not trying to create super soldiers. We don't all we give a fuck about is killing them all. That's what he's saying. And he's like, it seems like Riley, and I guess this is the career path, Riley signed up to be in the army. Riley wanted to be a soldier. They identified him as somebody that might be valuable at this whatever special covert operation that they had going on that was in partnership with some government entity, the initiative or whatever. They closed that down, but the military still now knows the stuff exists and still has, I don't know, little squadrons or whatever that handle the shit, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's what they're inviting him to. So we hope that he's gone forever.
Oh, I hope.
So they invite him and he's like, I don't know if I want to do it. And he's like, well, the helicopter leaves at midnight, so be there or be square.
Yeah, and then is it okay? You got to remind me. I'm a little rusty on this part.
Always something there to remind me
with Xander, because I remember him talking to Buffy, but I know somebody said something to him about Anya that triggers this whole thing.
So Anya and him are in the store. Buffy's training. She's beating the fuck out of a heavy bag because she's pissed. no one knows exactly what's going on because she hasn't told them. But they're about to leave, and Anya's like, Riley comes in, and she's like, Anya's like, some late night, sexcapades or whatever, and she's in the training room. She's in there, and she's like, there's a thing you can try with the pommel horse. She's so she is one of my favorite characters. She's so funny. And the actress Emma Caulfield is a really good comedic timing.
Oh yeah.
And Xander's like, hey, we talked about no one wants to hear about our sexcapades or whatever, and she's like, well, let's go back and have some.
Let's go home.
And he's like, not tonight. I've got something to do first.
Which is a bizarre response to the offering of sex.
Yeah, but we understand what he wanted to do later. So Riley and Buffy talk, and Riley confirms what a fucking asshole he is. Because this conversation is ridiculous. She's like, justifiably pissed, and she's like, look, I need you can't say anything right now that's going to make anything better. I need some time. I need some distance from this whole thing. And he's like, well, you know what? I mean, this is kind of fucking on you, he says. And she's, Yeah,
he does blame her, and it's bullshit. So, what?
You don't remember this conversation, or you don't have anything you want to say about it, or what? You were pretty pissed when we were watching it.
I was pretty pissed when we were watching it. I 100% don't remember what he said.
Okay. So basically he says that when they're together, she's not really he says, so he equates it, he's like, because she's like, why do you do it or whatever? And he's like,
oh, because they need him.
They need me.
Yeah, he wants to be needed. You don't need me. They need me. Yeah.
Right.
They want to devour me. I remember.
Yeah. He's like it's all encompassing and stuff. I can feel it. And she's like, you're nothing but a fucking asshole moron snack to them.
Right.
You're a fucking Twinkie being eaten by a fat dude and thinking oh, he needs me. That's and she's like, you're a moron. And he's like, no, I know exactly how they feel. Because it's the same way I feel when I'm with you. I want all this, and you're just whatever.
Which is ridiculous, because that's not how they feel about him. Buffy is right.
And she's like, fucking, you're going to tell me how I feel about you? Bullshit. You can't tell me what I feel and what I don't feel when it comes to you. Basically what Buffy says is look, I'm giving you 100% of what I have to give in a relationship. Yeah. And if that's not enough for you, whatever. Fucking kick rocks.
She's like, this is the Buffy package. This is what you get. Which, how hurtful, to have him saying this stuff. If she really
does love him. Yeah.
Giving him everything, and he feels that way, then, what the fuck is going on? That's on him.
Yeah, she must feel is what I have to give love-wise not enough for people? Yeah, that's devastating if she really is. Now the show seems to take the point of view that maybe she's not giving him everything. Yeah. He mentions you didn't tell me about your mom or whatever. He does have a point in that when he's like, you didn't even tell me your mom was in the hospital. Yeah. And she's like, sorry that I was fucking worried about my mom dying. But it's she should want to turn to him in that situation. I do think he has somewhat of a point. But he is a complete asshole in this conversation.
Yeah, and then he's just like, well, we don't have time for you to figure it out because I'm leaving at midnight tonight.
Unless you give me a reason to stay.
Yeah, and what is she supposed to do? She's already standing there telling him, I'm giving you everything. I do love you. She should be screaming at him and breaking up with him, not defending herself to him.
He fucking lied, did drugs, cheated on her. It's the whole fucking package. I'm equating both the things, vampires to both those things. But he was unfaithful and dishonest with her. And she is basically saying, I'll probably forgive you if you give me time. I think that says a lot about how much she cares about him right there. But instead, he's like, yeah, you got to fucking give me a reason to stay. See ya. And he leaves. And then Buffy goes out. And all the vampires from the den surround her. And she's basically begging them not to have her kill them. Because she's like, please don't do this. Not now. Just walk away. And he's like, we're not fucking walking away. She's like, whatever. And they start attacking her. And she easily murders all of them.
There were 6 of them.
I think more than that, but yeah.
It's insane. Yeah, and she has like some big like
she
stick.
grabs because they're in an alley, and she like snaps off some big piece of wood. Yeah, like I don't know what it is.
It was like a broom handle or something, but she's using it as a stake, and she's impaling like one on each end. Like it's crazy, like martial arts stuff going on there.
Right. And the last one is the one that was feeding off of Riley. And we think she's going to let her go. This is such a weird thing. She like kind of looks at her and then she
freezes.
Yeah, they both like she freezes, the vampire freezes, and Buffy's kind of like, at attention like she's going to fucking kill her. And then she relaxes her posture. Like it puts the the weapon away from like offensive status, and the vampire like starts running, and then Buffy just javelins it at her and kills her.
Oh, I don't know. I get it. It's cathartic, whatever.
I think she was going like, well, we were both like, fucking kill her. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. But I think we both thought like, okay, she's going to let her go. And I think what happened is Buffy thought, no, don't give in to the hate or whatever. Don't give in to the anger. And she's just like, let her go. And then she was like, actually, fuck no, she's a vampire. And she just killed her.
Yeah. She's a slayer. She's supposed to kill vampires.
So Xander shows up. This is where Xander and her have the most bizarre talk of the show probably ever.
Yeah, he totally takes Riley's side. The only defense he has is he doesn't know what Riley did.
But she tells him.
Oh,
in the conversation.
She told him and he's still...
Yes.
Oh, my God. But yeah, he's all like defending him about, oh, well, he didn't feel stuff from you and you weren't giving him your all.
You were fucking... you used him like a convenience, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you didn't really fucking love him or whatever. He completely takes Riley's side and says that Riley's right, and she doesn't... Like, he tells her how she feels, too, basically. And I don't like it, because one, like you pointed out, it's not 100% consistent with Xander's point of view.
Yeah, with his character. In reality, I mean, in the reality of this universe, I feel like Xander would be fucking pissed that Riley did that to her.
Yeah. But also, it's infuriating because the show seems to be taking the side that Riley was right, and I don't think he is.
No. Even if he's right that she's not in love with him, that's not like a fault of hers.
Have a conversation.
Yeah.
Like, talk to her about it then. Don't go out and fucking get with vampires. Like, that's he did the wrong thing. That's like saying, oh, I don't think my wife or my girlfriend or my partner or whatever loves me as much now as they used to. I guess I'll just go fuck other people.
Yeah.
No, you're not right. Even if you're right about problems in the relationship, they're falling out of love with you, whatever. Even if that's happening, that's the wrong way to deal with it.
Yeah, for sure. And at some point in the conversation, though, Buffy says to Xander, like, you're any different?
Yeah,
Anya follows you around like a little puppy.
Yeah, you're not just using Anya for sex. And he's like, we're not even remotely talking about me, he says.
Yeah. But at the end of the conversation, he, like, convinces her that like, Riley's, like, her guy and she should go get him. And he's like, run. Yeah. Because it's, like, almost midnight or whatever.
But, yeah, he's like, look, fucking, this guy is there through thick and thin. He's the best guy in the world. If you don't want him, like, basically he says, look, if you really don't love him, then fucking let him go. Who gives a fuck? He's like, but if you think that you could care about him, that you could develop stronger love for him or whatever, fucking get him to come back. And so she goes to run after him. And Xander goes to Anya. and Anya's like in her house, and he's like, he basically just like says, "Hey, look, I fucking love you. Like, I love everything about you. I love when
In
the way
case
you
I
talk."
wasn't clear or something like
Yeah.
that. It's sweet.
It's a very sweet moment where he's basically like, "Look, this is more than a sexual relationship."
yeah. And
Which
then, of course-
obviously it would have to be this long into it.
right. And well, didn't he like propose to her or something? Or am I
No. No, like he got that apartment and they
The
were
apartment,
like,
yeah.
like I mean that was like an escalation of their relationship or
Yeah.
whatever, I guess.
Don't they live together?
No, she still has her own she weirdly still has her own place, which I think is a house. I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
Yeah. Okay, but yeah, so they have a sweet moment, and I'm sure they have more sex. They always have sex. And then Buffy's running to fucking Riley. Thank God he gets in the helicopter just before she gets there, and he's flying away. And she's screaming, "Riley, Riley!"
He's not looking.
And
he
he
doesn't
doesn't
see her.
So he's gone,
Yep.
and I'm so happy. I think it's bullshit that Xander got in her head and had her running it, because now it's going to be even more upsetting.
If
And
he dies, it like in South America or whatever, yeah. Because that's what I said. I was like, if he dies, it like doing this like whatever thing, she's gonna feel super guilty about it.
But the whole like breakup, she should have been able to just be mad at him, and now she's gonna feel like guilty, like, oh, this is all my fault, and I lost something, and all that. So I don't know. I don't like the way it ended.
Well, the show has one of two options, and we're going on a because of Christmas and the holidays and everything, we're going on a bit of an extended break here. But the show has one of two options. It has the option of letting him live and bringing him back, because eventually the mission will be over. They'll kill all the fucking demons or whatever in the Aztec tomb, and they'll come back, or he dies. Like, I don't think it's going to be a third thing. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, he went back to Iowa.
Or he was never heard from again.
Right. So it's going to be one of those things. There's either going to be a military guy with a fucking like flag or something like that coming to her house being like, Miss Summers, we know that you guys weren't married or even like maybe not even dating at the time or whatever, but you're the only kin he has, so we're going to tell you.
She's not.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like it's unbelievable that they would notify her, but they probably will if he dies.
Yeah.
Or he comes back, and then who knows what the fuck his character goes from there. Maybe his character actually becomes interesting. Who knows?
We'll see.
But that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where they can find their own vampire sucking den.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com. Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
And share the tapes with your friends.
Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.